Hey everybody. Hey, how you doing? Oh my God, y'all. It is cold. It's cold, y'all. It's cold. Okay. Lord. Okay. I did something today that I've wanted to do like for a long time. And I toured Fenway Park and it was like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And I learned so much stuff and got to see so much stuff, and my family like, some of my family was supposed to come, but they were too tired and cold, so they decided not to come, and so I went by myself. They're like, "Yeah, we decided an 8 AM tour of just probably was a bad idea, so we'll see you later," and they went to across the street to the bars. And yeah, so did you guys know? Yeah, they did. Did you guys know that the first game ever played in, yeah, I was by myself. Bitch, I wasn't gonna miss that shit. I like, I mean, cancel the wedding. I'm going to this been like, yes, just kidding. Don't cancel the wedding, please. But yeah, no, I was gonna be there or I was not gonna, yeah. I wanted to see that. But yeah, I totally went by myself. There were like other, I was like so everyone else had people they knew, but hey, whatever. It happens. I wanted to go. I'm going. So, did you guys know that the first time that the Fenway Park was ever played in was 5 days after the Titanic sunk? Okay. So think about that, y'all. Think about the history that is in that stadium, the history of that stadium. The Green Monster, it used to have a net and not the I think in 2003 was when they built the rest of that Green Monster wall, but it used to have a net, and they have this like ladder that is still attached to the foul ball sign, and they used to have this little like catwalk thing that people would walk across and field the balls out of the net to get them back in. And the only reason the net was there was because there was a car lot, like a dealership right behind the stadium, and balls were getting like cracking windshields and stuff, and they had to pay for all. It's just, there's so much stuff. I got to hold or use the phone that Brad Pitt used in the movie Moneyball. There, I mean, it was incredible. I saw like all this memorabilia, this museum thing. Did you know that Babe Ruth started with the Red Sox? They sold him for 100 thou wow to the Yankees. That is the cheapest thing I've ever. Babe Ruth. They sold him to the Yankees for 100 thou wow. That's it. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? That's like unheard of. But they have their own, like, on top of the stadium, they have their own sod area where they grow their own grass so they can put it on the field. Um, there's there's just all kinds of shit. We'll get into that in another time. But I just thought the Titanic sinking was crazy. Like, that really put shit in perspective for me. That was a long ass time ago. Anyway, enough about this. It is cold. My face is dry. Oh, my eyes are so dry. Yeah, today it'd be like 100 milli. Mm-hmm. Yep. Um, uh, oh, I was gonna also, there was another stat I was gonna tell you. So the square footage, okay, so that stadium is like this one of the smallest stadiums. The square footage of the field is like 85 thou wow, and the other ones are like 100, um, like 100,000 square feet or something, I think. Yeah, it's significantly smaller, but it's it's high, so it's a challenging field. It's very challenging field, and it has the least amount of foul ball space, and it's just a very close, You're very close to people, and I also took pictures in the museum. They had the chairs that like were original chairs, and they looked like Cracker Barrel chairs, and then there were like 5 different stages of them, and I'm telling y'all, people back then were skinny. People back then worked and they stood up and walked around and like worked physically. And you could tell because they didn't need those seats to be like double wides anymore. Okay. The seat, that seat compared to the old ones, it's like elves. Elves could fit in those seats. The bathrooms were like, I could hardly fit in them. It was crazy. Like they were, it was really cool. It was cool. I saw the dugouts, or the not the dugouts. We didn't go in the dugouts, but the locker rooms are so old school. You would think that these clubs would have like decked out shit, but I just think it is so interesting how they try to keep it so old school, historical. Like it was, you would be shocked. The locker rooms are like the size of a classroom, like a school classroom. They're not renovated or anything. Like they bring in all their shit. They leave it out in the middle of this. I have pictures. I'll show you pictures, but enough about that. Anyway, thanks for coming in. I've just been doing a lot today. I ate a lobster roll for the first time in my life yesterday. And holy shit, that shit was so good. That was so good. I've never had one of those. It is so good and so bad for you. Like I feel sick today from eating that rich of food, but it's one of those things like you just can't stop eating it until it's gone. Till it's gone. It was so good. My Lord, my God. But yeah, today I was feeling a little slow. I had like a food hangover. You know, when you eat like really rich food, you just get a food hangover. That's how I felt. Okay. Anyway, let's get into these DMs, okay? So as we know, Traitors was live, and I went over that live, and when Traitors was live, she scrolled through her phone and she was like, this isn't you crashing out. And she like scrolled through, there was like a mile of messages, okay? Well, she put those out tonight, and I just thought it would be a fun little thing because I've got time to read them together. Oh, right. I can't say Traitor's name. Traitors. Listen, me and Traitors are locked in. Ain't nothing like, people just don't understand what's under. The people that don't understand are not going to understand because they don't know, they don't get the concept of like what a friendship is, and like when people are locked in, what that really means. It doesn't mean it's like it's not superficial. Like when you're locked in with somebody, there ain't no fuckery going on. It's no like I'm not going to threaten you to do something or else this is going to happen. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to put these out if you don't support this or say this to somebody else. Like that's not being locked in. That's you being weaponized or threat, whatever. It was stupid. So anyway, I'm going to read to you. I'm going to read to you these little messages, and they're very crazy, very obsessive, very confusing in a way, and I can understand how Traitors responded the way she did. I would not want to be woken up to this kind of fuckery either, but also Traitors has a live tomorrow, and she's going to handle this situation as she sees it. Again, people want to say I'm lying. I'm not lying. Traitors is going to confirm that. Her title says someone else is lying. And yeah, I hope that, well, people who think I'm lying are always going to think I'm lying. So there's that. But let's get into this. Okay. All right, so the blue is Traitors, and this is Callie. Okay. So she asks, can you talk for a chat? Whatever. Traitor says, if it's about YouTube, not really, LOL. It's toxic. I'm over it. Are you okay? She says, it definitely is. I'm over it too. Today is going to turn into relentless door knocks, honestly. So, anyways, you ain't daft. You're aware about Katie Peach using your name recently a lot. I'm the situation she can't spell or write or speak. I'm the situation with Katie going to Keem and Wings when she wanted to team up with them 007. That situation is not going away. They are provoking constantly by lying, and you was brought into it by them originally. You can clear up your part in all this for you, Anissa, etc. Simply speaking out, addressing it in a post or a video, saying the truth, which is on the 29th, saying the truth, which is on the 29th nighttime. Katie contacted you and made you aware about to them. She made me aware, and we both discussed both being told that by Katie on the 29th, and we both wanted to walk away from her to that decision. That is the facts. I don't remember Caley saying that she's walking away from me for any time. She got mad because y'all don't like her, and then she did all this bullshit. I never heard that. This is the first time I've heard this shit. So again, she's already saying, you need to address this. And why are you bringing Anissa's name into this? Anissa, what? So this guilt by association shit, Anissa, where has anyone seen Anissa lately? No, I saw her today for a minute. She's in Mama T's. This is her still writing, okay? Traitors has said one sentence. Peach and Katie said that it never happened, and even Traitors said it never happened. They have made comments, you are the receipts. I know you are to these people. The damage is done. I don't know. Okay, for the last fucking time, when we all said that Traitors is a receipt, we were talking about her being a whole receipt in regard to the painting, in that painting situation was cleared up in February, okay? That is what we were talking about. Fucking retard. The reality is, by the end of today, if the truth hasn't been settled, the people that lied on 007 and the Wings Keem situation or had their name used are going to be relentlessly door knocked. Honestly, that's what's going to happen. I like you and Anissa. You both know I do. I've spoken up in lives for 6 days trying to push you into addressing it because I know what's coming since they lied on you. They literally put you and Anissa right in the firing line, and now you are an only thing standing in the way of the truth. What's the truth? The truth is on my video that I made that people just don't want to watch for whatever reason. It's frustrating. Like, even people that know me, they're like, I haven't seen, watch that video, put it on 2 times speed. I know I'm a slow talker. I sound slow when I talk. Put it on 2 times. It'll make a lot of sense. Like, people won't have questions anymore. It's black and white what happened. So then, okay, so she's really trying to push the narrative, right? She's trying to push this. She wants Traitors. She's trying to say, Traitors, you need to say this publicly or else this is going to happen. That's what she wants. I don't know why this was such an important thing for her. I don't know. It makes no sense. And this also goes to show that for the past 6 days, you were relentlessly dropping Traitors' name. She was like, Katie name drops you. Katie name, crybaby. Katie name drops you. Name drops you. Bitch, no, you were doing that. And everyone that's an honest human being knows it. She writes, I have our conversations. where we discussed it. I have birds too. I have peaches. Like, I have the evidence. However, I don't want to release your messages between us both talking very clearly about it. And if it comes to that, I've been told you and Anissa are the targets the next however long. They want you to come forward on your own as you are the receipts, and you meant be against pedos and for the children. What? What are you talking about? Is Sapphire going to be included too? Are you going to include her mother too? Are you going to include Linus, her dog too? What the fuck? Why would they be targets? 007 is pretty fair. He don't fuck with tons of people. He's not just hate bonding with whoever and could easily. Okay. Seriously, I have brought as much time as I possibly could. You are damned if you do or don't, anyways, because the receipts are black and white, or you could get yourself out of this and even play this next part good so it isn't negative towards your friends. Like, it's come to my attention. I keep by all sides. I want nothing to do with any of it. I didn't agree with Katie going to Wings and Keem in July, and that hasn't changed. She's giving her a script. She's giving her a whole script. Look, she goes, you could get yourself out of this and even play this next part good so it isn't negative towards your friends. Like, it's come to my attention. I keep getting mentioned recently by all sides, and I want nothing to do with any of it. I didn't agree with Katie going to Wings and Keem in July, and that hasn't changed. I spoke out against and decided to step away and focus on my real life. You're clever. You know what to do and say. I promise you, traitors, do it or don't. And either way, take this all bad. They are lying on a very simple situation that actually happened, and we all discussed and made a huge deal out of it. We're not lying. You are dumb, daft. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Again, Traitors has said nothing except that one sentence. You know they lying on everything, and it's silly. Katie went to Wings and Keem, and you and me discussed it. She's gaslighting the fuck out of Traitors. And you and me discussed it and said we was walking away, and now they involved you as you are the receipts and put you in this, and now you are the only thing standing in between the truth. No, what? They put you and Anissa in this, and if you're Katie's last alibi and defense, then you need to address it immediately, because I've spoken up for you enough now, and I've tried gently bringing it up in live streams. Don't force people's hands like Katie has. I've begged for today to be given to you. You didn't force my hand at shit. I showed everything. I showed what happened. You just don't want to believe it or watch it or acknowledge it. I've done my part. I have nothing else left to say about that. I did not speak to Wings and Keem ever. Okay? It's in that video that I made. It's called My Response to 007. Watch it. It'll make sense. This situation can all be gone away with no real life anything put to rest for everyone, and all go our own ways on all sides. I don't understand how this even got brought back up. Can anyone explain that to me? Sorry, y'all, I'm not reading chat. Can anyone explain that to me? Like, how this happened in July? How did this all end and then start back up again? Are people bored? Like, I don't get it. You, Katie Peach Mama T. Truth needs to be addressed, acknowledged. Katie went to Wings and Keem on the 28th, 29th discussion. Wow. So she's just like she's trying to make Traitors say this. This is what she's doing. She's just she's like a broken record. Katie can say her defense. Katie can say her defense why she did. Her audience won't care. It's the lie that's the problem and involving many others in it. Peach got herself involved originally, lying in chat saying Katie didn't. Mama T got involved because Katie went, I didn't. No one is lying about that. I did not talk to them directly. I did not go to them directly. Shut up. Like, for real. Shut up. I don't know how much more clear anyone can be. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Like, stop. Stop. You're just you have fallen out with every single person. And now you literally are hate bonding. You are the common denominator. You are the problem. You fell out with traitors for what? This is crazy. Mama T got involved because Katie went on her live chat talking on it. Then Mama T lied, said 007 be cool with Nicolina. Those won't even talk to Nicolina, have her around him. He's constantly being lied on. Those lies are nothing to do with you, though. The wings Keem one is literally all to do with you now. It has nothing to do with her. What? What does that have to do with her? It's not a lie, but why are you bringing her into this? This is why I'm so glad you put these out. This is crazy. Being lied on, those lies are nothing to do with you, though. The wings Keem one is literally all to do with you now. You are the last piece. You are the last piece. This, and trust me, all sides want this to be over with. I do. It's pointless keeping it ongoing. Katie, for some reason, is incapable of acknowledging she made a huge error despite being told about wings and Keem. On the 28th, she proceeded to go ahead and go to them. Oh, I didn't. Okay, let me look at the comments. Y'all, she does think traitors just, do you see what I am having? This is what traitors and I had to deal with. Okay? This is crazy. This is crazy. Wait till Traitors responds. It's funny. Because when Traitors responds, I can hear her tone in my head of her talking. Anything can say anything, even say she will learn from it. It's the regular continued lying and her constantly digging her heels in with your name flying out of her mouth. What? What am I constantly lying about? Are they dumb? Do they have like my video wall blocked? Because there's a whole video. I already have what you said to and what I said, so it makes no difference, but it has to be you addressing it, not me constantly. Do the right thing like you did before by walking away from it. You are better than this shit, traitors. Okay. Traitors did not walk away from me because of that. Traitors was walking away from everything. Don't you understand that? Traitors wasn't, she was walking away from all of it. It wasn't me. It was, this is just wild. It was not that. I never went to Keem and Wings. Okay. I explained that in my video. Again, go look at it. But she's putting all this pressure on her, like, what is Traitors going to what this just is okay. Like you did before, walking away from it better than the shit. We ain't Nicolina. We don't need to lie. We own our shit. We always have been that way. Anissa too. You don't even know Anissa. Shut up. I get everything between me and them have made things different between us all, but I'm still the same person. You know, I don't play the lie game. I never will. I hate that shit. You lied to Traitors the whole time you were on her panel. You lied. You just sat there and fucking lied, dude. Lied. Lied. And we would like to see the receipt where Traitors calls me a grifter. Do you have that? Remember how she said that Traitors, you called Katie a grifter. You called Katie a Can we see that? Can we see that one? She's hate bonding with Satan now? Like, can't you just get on? It would be way easier to just get honest with yourself, for real. Just get honest with yourself. The jokes are just flying, right? Today is going to be terrible in the next few weeks run up to Christmas if this isn't resolved. People can't even be bothered to do lives on this. They just want it cleared the fuck up. I cleared it up. I cleared it up. I cleared it up. Is she wanting me to say that I lied and really did, and she has like this smoking gun that she's been holding on to a lie that I did go to Keem and Wings directly? Because that's not true. That didn't happen. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I feel bad. It falls on you now. No, why? Why does that fall on her? On you now, but I've had to speak out myself before, unfortunately, and I've always told the truth. No, you haven't. You're a fucking liar. Okay. So now the blue is, I can imagine Traitors like reading all this shit, being like, what in the fuck? She says, no, I am not giving to 007. I didn't do anything to him. I will not be addressing shit. And if he wants to play, I will not be addressing shit if he wants to play. Let's just leave it there. I do not negotiate with terrorists. This is both you guys' faults. I told you both to leave that FAG alone. Listen, I don't fuck with that dude. I don't want anything to do with him. I don't talk about him. I don't talk about her. I want them to just leave me the fuck alone. Move on with their lifetime skills. Move on. Go find another hobby, different interests. Like, I'm boring, okay? This has been beaten to a pulp. Nothing is coming of this. Like, it's just, I put out the truth. You don't believe it? Sorry. What do you want me to do? She said, Traitors, you already said it in DMs to me. Is it to do with you not wanting to give in to him and issues with him personally, or is it to do with you not wanting to address the situation publicly? I can handle whichever it is, truthfully. You came back legit, said Katie called you, told you she went to Wings, Keem, and you was walking away. You was moving in with Anissa, etc. So I'm confused why they're saying your name and you say nothing. Just be blunt as fuck with me. I'd honestly rather it. She says, neither. I walked away. I don't even watch really, and 007 has always been an FAG because he's soft. I don't care about 007 nor his threats. I don't listen to Katie's. I'm just taking a long break. I haven't listened to yours, and it's no offense. I just need a break. You guys both fight with everybody constantly, and so do I, and I need a break. There is nothing bad in my life until I check my messages and it's YouTube related. My life is so happy until one of you texts me. Traitors, that's rude and not true. But maybe for her, but not for me. Don't say that. That's too general. You know that's a lie, biatch. And I agree. Like, this place is toxic as fuck. I don't blame her. Real life is like awesome. Bitch, Fenway Park was awesome. And I was by myself, okay? Fenway Park was awesome. I was alone in Fenway Park, okay? I touched the same phone Brad Pitt touched, bitch. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, okay? She says, yeah, I respect your opinion and how you don't watch us. I don't watch certain people myself, and so I'll just release the message, then clear it up if you don't mind. You did the right thing walking away from Katie. She didn't walk away from me, okay? Let's make this very clear. She did not walk away from me. You are trying to gaslight the fuck out of her. You don't understand how intelligent. You do not understand how intelligent Traitors is. She is wicked smart. She is 25 million steps ahead of you. Okay? She let you talk up there. She knows what the fuck's going on. That's why I didn't bother dropping down or saying anything or going. I didn't need to like find time to go jump on panel. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. And you were making a whole fool out of yourself up there. For real. I didn't need to go up there. What was I going to say? You weren't going to let me talk anyway. You know? Wicked smart. Like Traitors is up on game. She knows what's going on, okay? Traitors is amazing at giving people rope to hang themselves with, okay? She reels she's reeling out rope because low IQ people that just don't have their shit together, they don't have their game, their lies are all over the place, they're just not making the truth is not hard to remember at all. You were saying all kinds of shit. Made no sense. The fact that you bring her up makes no sense. Bring her into this makes no sense. Did you see Traitors chat being like, why don't you tell this to Katie? Why aren't you telling this to Katie? Why are you here? Okay. So yeah, Traitors did not walk away from me. There was no personal issue with me and Traitors. Get that through your head. Her and I were still locked in. It was not personal. It was for her own mental health to just get away from it all. You're conflating two different things, just like the receipts thing. When I said Traitors is a whole receipt, that had nothing to do with Wings and Keem. Stupid. She says, knee pat's my best friend who stabbed me in the back was the last straw. She's still on this. She goes, you won't look bad if that's what you're worried about. I'll make sure you don't. I'm sorry that YouTube keeps affecting you and Anissa's life, bringing negative stuff. Unfortunately, it's the game out here. It's the game me, Peach, and Katie are playing. I'm not playing games with you. I ain't playing with you. I ain't fucking with you. I want you to leave me the fuck alone. I don't know how much more clear I can be about that. I ain't playing nothing with you. I won't. I will not. I'm not fighting with you. I'm not. No way. Nope. Never. Unfortunately, it's got you all over it. It does not have her all. They said you co-signed Katie not going to them. What? She says, she says, I don't care how I look. I don't let them fuck with me. I promise you, 007 fucks with me. He will leave the internet forever. I have the cheat code. Oof. She says, you called it out. You called it out furthest from reality. That's fine. I'm not interested in the threats between you and him at all. I care about the lies. I always have. It's ridiculous. So minor. It's ridiculous. So minor lie turned into weeks of pure insanity. No one lied. Again, go watch my video. Jesus. Traitor says, I don't care what anyone thinks of me. You sent me his. Oh, Wings, if you're listening, Traitor says, I don't care what anyone thinks of me. You sent me his info. Caley sent Traitors your info. Interesting. He already broadcasted his weaknesses. He should fear me. I'm letting you know I am the silent one you worry about. She says he's had CPS 6 times this month. That ship has sailed, Traitors. She says, no, I don't do CPS. That is gay. His dox is all over the internet. She says, I have my reasons. Then Callie says, you do what you feel is best, honestly. He already has the receipts. This between you and me. I'm wanting you to acknowledge it yourself rather than it to go down another path with this other community. It makes no sense to me because you, me, and Bird all was against it. Okay, so now she's name dropping Bird. Interesting. What the fuck? No, this is he gonna do a lot? What? This is crazy. Like, move along, move on, move on. No one even remembers this shit. This is just stupid. Move on. There are so many bigger, better things to involve yourself in and make a big deal about. Like, there's nothing left of this argument. There's nothing left. You're just trying to create a problem. Now you're saying a Nis is a target too. If she does, what are you thinking? So then she says, I am staying away from YouTube. That is what's best for me. If someone drags me into it, how would I know? I don't watch unless they DM me. And now I am still not going to watch because I don't care. I am confused. Is 007 threatening me or are you? She says, in black and white messages and now reality, is message with you going to be shown anyways and everyone can just move on their own direction? Is this because you don't want to publicly acknowledge her going to Wings and Keem because you'll feel like it's backstabbing them, picking sides? Oh my God. Do you see what she's doing? Hold on. Let me look at the comments. Do you see what she's doing? Yeah, she fucked up by saying Anissa's name. She keeps on saying that the Wings and Keem, Wings and Keem, Wings and Keem, Wing, and Traitors isn't even Traitors isn't even talking about. Oh my God. Okay. She says 007 is going after everyone. I'm on the side of truth first. Honestly, I'm obviously on his side. Katie lied and continued to. No, I didn't. Then Trader says, is it because I don't care about any of you? That's why I chose my happy life over YouTube drama? What? She says, I'd rather not have you done dirty. Example, or i.e. having your messages released. I'd rather you just address it. Be given a chance instead of lumped in. They said on Mama T's live, Traitors is the receipt and it didn't happen to the live chat. Believe 007 and Caley or believe Traitors. Oh my God. She says, Traitor says, this has nothing to do with Katie. None of you are going to threaten me. And I wouldn't. I don't threaten people. I don't threaten people. Never. This is not how you make friends, Caley. This is not how you get people to do stuff you want them to do. Okay. Trader says, I won't watch. I don't care. How many times can I say that? And Callie goes, this was this week. Trader says, I haven't been watching. I really have no clue what you're talking about. She says, that's fine. It's not a threat. You made your decision. You won't speak the truth on Katie going to a pedophile, but you allow her to use you as her defense. What the fuck are you talking about? Everybody, are you with me here? This is crazy. I have no words. This is just pure retardation. She's trying to gaslight the fuck out of Trader. You can't gaslight her. You can't gaslight. It's just not going to work, right? Just nutty. This is psychotic behavior. I never went to a pedophile. And tomorrow, Traitors Live is going to be epic. Be there. Be there. Be there. It's going to be epic. I'll tell you that much. Kaylee goes, I'm disappointed, honestly. She says, I gave 1 week, begged this begged this, me cleared up even a silly comment or bare minimum post I tried. Katie literally lied, used you as her defense, and roped you into this, not me or others. Where? Hold on. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. My Lord, my God. Has she even gone back to like fix that? Has she even gone back and be like, yeah, that's not what it was. I was retarded, and or is she doubling down on this receipts thing? Because that those are two different things. She says, so Traitors says, okay, think what you want. I don't care about any of you. I'm choosing my real life over YouTube. Please show that message. Hey, reality is Katie went to Wings Keem for her own reasons alone. It didn't involve you or others. Then why are you involving her? If it didn't involve others, why are you involving her right now? What? She says, well, Traitor says, go punch her in the face. Traitor says, go punch her in the face. I don't care. Oh my God. Rude. She says, it was in the live panel. Katie said it. Caley, how many times does Traitors have to say she don't give a fuck? Peach said you are the receipts. Also, they was statements they made on Mama's Tease panel. If you don't care, it makes no difference then. Traitor says, yes, now you get it. I don't care what anyone says. Clearly, none of you get me. None of you. None of you. I get you, Traitors. Come on now. She says, that's what I'm saying. You don't care. You're past YouTube. You ain't bothered. Your name's being used, and I'll show receipts. The conversation between us both about walking away due to Keem Wings being reached out to you. Shut up. That is not, she walked away from it all if it kept escalating. You kept escalating it. She walked away. I thought this was shut down, shut off. You kept it going. She left. This happened in July, y'all. It is December 12th. Oh, I'm so excited for her live tomorrow. She says, I wanted to give you a chance, but ultimately you made your choice not to speak up. Going to a pedophile is serious, though, Traitors. I never went to a pedophile. Stop running with that. I don't understand your logic. You was against it before, but now you don't care. You are being used in a huge lie to defend Katie's actions. What actions? You're just so wrong. Just a ronk and loud novel typing, just psycho. This is psycho. This is psychotic. I can just picture Traitors, her tone. That's fine, Caley. I don't care who name drops me, as if that means something. I didn't name myself any authority. Yes, I'll side with the truth, but if people want to use my name and claim fame, I cannot help that. I've walked away. Aw. She says, I know you can't help it. I really do. It's beyond your control. I'm fair as fuck. You are not. You are evil. You are a snake. You are an evil snake. This is, when you guys see tomorrow Traitors Live, you will see she tried to do this with me. This whole thing here, she tried to do with me. She's tried to do it with other people. She tried to do it with Traitors, right? This is now just, it's been blown to shit, okay? All the, like, this is her trying to be like, it's just going to make so much sense how she just will flip on you. And she uses people to do her dirty work and stuff. And she uses people like, I don't know. I don't know what you have done to people in your life or whoever the fuck has got shit on you, but you take it somewhere else because we are too normal of thinkers to continue entertaining this kind of fuck shit. It's exhausting. But I'm reading this to you guys. It's like a bedtime story, you know, because I want it to make sense for tomorrow. So you guys already have this context down. I'm fat as fuck. No, you aren't. I really am. No, you're not. I get and see you walking away, staying out of it. But do you mind I show the messages? Can I at least get approval, show our conversation about it to debunk what they said? Come on, it's a pedophile. I've stayed solid. Traitors goes, you're not fair. You've threatened me. I ain't been on. Go live and drop a link. I will tell you idiots to fuck off and get a life and stop dragging me into shit. And she was saying that to you. She really wasn't saying that to me. Just an FYI. She was just trying to be diplomatic, just saying like, Traitors has no reason to tell me to fuck off because I'm not dragging her into shit. This is 100% you, but she had to be fair and I get it. Okay. Again, her and I are locked in. We're good. No, she said, I've been solid. Never went to Nicolina or anyone. I am fair as fuck, Traitors, and I'll drop a link. It be on 007's live on Rumble. So she wanted Traitors to go to the 007 live last night. Wow. Katie involved you with something totally different. You're just too daft to understand what it is. She had no reason to even do that lie on you. I didn't. You ever thought, why would they say something like that about you when insanity is taking place? She threw you right at the top of the lie. I didn't lie. Unless she thinks you'll lie for her and it's cool. Traitors doesn't lie for me. No one does. She didn't lie. She's not going to lie. She goes, I know people have lied in the past for Katie and each other, but she's lying on Black. Who? Who's lied for me? Who? Who has lied for me? I'll wait. I know people have lied in the past for Katie and each other, but she's lying on black and white receipts between me and her and me and you. What? I put out the receipts. I put it out. Watch the video. I have it recorded and I get you think that's a threat. It's a lie so silly and involves a very serious subject of pedophile. So what did she record of you? She recorded you two talking? Well, I mean, hell. Katie already fucked regardless. Everyone knows she's done it now. She randomly throws you into it like a rag doll with no end solution. LOL, like for real, make it make sense. She used you as a last ditch attempt to get out of a black and white receipts. She went to a pedophile. Liar. You're such a liar, dude. You're such a liar. Let me look at the comments. Hold on. Y'all, is this wild or what? What do y'all think of this so far? What do y'all think of this? Yes, she is. Well, Ernie is too he's supposed to be like the king, the tiger king of the jungle, but he needs them to do all the work to hurt all the people. You know? He can't do it by himself. I don't know why. I thought he was that man, but I guess not. Yeah. I swear, I blame all y'all because this never would have happened if y'all just liked her, okay? If you all had just listened to me and fucking liked her, this would not be a problem. But you didn't, because no one fucking listens to me, okay? This is not an echo chamber. I'm not like Satan where I tell you who we like today, and then you all go to their chats and, yuck it up over there. I tried. It didn't work out, Callie. The people don't like you over here. The people just don't like you. I'm sorry. It wasn't in the cards for you and my people. They're all still here, minus like 3 people, maybe. Yeah, okay, Ernie is that man. Yeah. And I'm just kidding. Like, I tried. And Caley knows I tried. I was obnoxious about trying. I was being irritating to people, trying to get you all to go over there. I was irritating Discord, trying to like convince them that she was nice and she was like, don't worry about wings, blah, blah, blah. I tried really hard. The people said no. It was a no from the peeper. They said no. They ain't going over there. They're mad. They said, Katie, shut the fuck up. We ain't doing it. We don't like her. Stop talking about it. I tried. I really did. I tried. I really tried. Yeah, it is. That's what made her do all this shit. Trust me. Well, actually, because she claimed that she had been plotting to take me down since January of last year, right? Even before all this shit happened. So she was just trying to figure out, she thought that like she's just an opportunist. She tried to pick a perfect time where shit was blowing up. I was down for the count. But listen, Linda. When you're a good person, and I'm not saying I'm a good person, I'm not perfect. But when you're a solid person, your people are going to see you through. Your people will see you through. That time sucked. I was pretty gutted. I was pretty fucking gutted by a lot of shit going on. I lost my dog. I had a lot of shit going on. All kinds of shit was going on. She took advantage of that. She knew what she was doing. She did. She totally took advantage of that. And I learned this summer was like the biggest lesson I've ever learned on YouTube, really. You don't trust people. Don't. Because I never in a million years would have thought that somebody was that fucking evil and that just nasty. Because she didn't get my audience. So she threw a tantrum and said, I'm doing it, and just went crazy. She didn't get my people. My people still stuck with me. They didn't leave. And the people that left for you, I can't tell you who they are because I don't want you. I don't care. I'm not a gatekeeper. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. We have a solid group of people over here. We have a lot of people that support both me and Traitors and Mama T and Peach and Ghost. We've got good ass people over here. We've got smart, intelligent, logical, reasonable people over here. And I'm not saying that because they support me and others. I say that because they can understand what the truth looks like. They don't run with narratives. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I'm usually the first person to admit it. I'm not lying about this shit. So just get the fuck on. Okay? Go on. Go bother people that deserve it, I guess. Like, you can't get anything from me. There's nothing else. I can't tell. I would be lying if I said, and don't clip this out of context, if I said that I did go to those 2 people directly, if I said that, I would be lying. Look at it like that. I would be lying to you all if I told you that I went and reached out to those two people directly and talked to them and did all this and that with them. That would be a lie. Okay? Does explaining it like that help you out? I didn't do that. I'm not lying. Fuck around. So dumb. All right. She says, I didn't lie for Katie, never have. That was you. You knew about the doxes. You knew about the Virgo lie, but somehow I get blamed. Wow, that's a great point. Caley, like, yeah, because exactly, because y'all didn't like her. She threw a fit and then had to do what she did. But now Caley's going to gaslight her and be like, you have lost it completely if you truly don't see the issue here. What? Okay. First saying Anissa's name, then accusing Traitors of lying for me or wanting to lie for me, and then telling her that she has lost it completely. Like, oof, you're done. Like, you're done. What? She says, no, I have not lost it. Nothing in my life is negative till YouTube messages me. I choose happiness, period. I chose none of you. She chose herself. She chose herself. Caley, adults, right? Adults with real lives and stuff, they can compartmentalize what's good for them and what is not good for them. I compartmentalize my real life versus YouTube life. You cannot do that. You can't. Priorities are important. You are all the way in the UK. You don't know any of these people. You're never going to see these people. Like, but this consumes you, dude. Consumes you. Choose yourself. It doesn't have to be I said this the other day. I'm like, you don't have to choose either. You can choose neither. You don't have to choose either of us if it's not healthy. She stepped away from it all. Smart. I'd do the same. It's exhausting. She said, I knew Katie was going to tell Virgo to lie, having HPV. Yes, correct. That's between them. And you knew Katie went to Wings. What? And Keem, and you spoke to her about it and decided to walk away, yet you're not capable of. Traitors never said that. Traitors never spoke to me about having an issue with that. That never happened. She never said a word, and neither did you. Neither of you said anything like that. Neither of you. So that's a lie. You get the blame this week because Katie chose to say you are the alibi. Ooh, the blame? By who? Your master? Like, I don't get it. Who gets it? Was that like the class? I don't know. Homework this week? I don't get it. What happened? Why would Traitors get the blame? Traitors is an alibi in a completely different situation. I don't know why that's so hard for you to understand. This is psycho. Some alibi, as I have our conversations disproving her statement. I just didn't want it to come to this. She said, no, I said that to both of you to stop. You with 007 and Katie with Keem. I thought Wings was 007. Hey! Here we go. She didn't even know who the fuck you were talking about. I haven't even gotten this far on the receipts. She didn't even know what Wings it. Oh my God. I am so excited. Am I going to have to miss the wedding for this live tomorrow of Traitors? Bitch, I might have to put an earbud in my ear in the Catholic Church, bitch. When the priest is doing all that stuff up on the altar and whatever, I'm going to have a damn earbud in my ear, bitch. Okay. I'm going to be listening. I want to hear. I'm just kidding, y'all. See, that kind of shit is unhealthy, okay, people? When you have an earbud in your damn ear, when you have an earbud in your ear at your cousin's fucking wedding because you don't want to miss a live stream, you need to log off. Yes. Yes. Exactly, traders. Hold on, let me mod you up too. This is a new channel. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Does it make sense? She was Traitors was just saying in general, she's walking away. Traitors never said to me, "Oh no, I'm walking. You're not my friend anymore because you're." No, it wasn't that. And Callie never said that either to me. So what the fuck are you talking about? Um, rather you clear up your name being used. Traitors, I'm gonna rename myself to blame Traitors. I'm gonna be your call me Traitors. I'm going to use your name forever since it is such an issue. Traitors, 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 traitors. She is so bent. She wants you to. Ooh, this is crazy, traitors. I read like most of this. We're almost done, but I hadn't read this part. She said, "Fine, don't go live. I'll go live and tell all of you to fuck off and get alive." She says, "Huh, well, okay, you thought Wings was 007 and Katie went to him and Keem?" This should go to show you she does not know what you're talking about. This should go to show you that your receipt is null and void, that she said any. She's confused about what people you're even talking about. I bet she didn't want this to come out. Because now those people are going to be like, what the fuck, Callie? You said that she did this, and now she doesn't. She's straight up saying she doesn't even know which wings it is. What? What are you talking about? She says, then do that, address it however you want, but at least say something. This is ridiculous. Trader says, no clue. This is months ago. I told everyone to leave it. She said, it's been going on a month. Not on my side. This was over. This was over months ago. This is over in July. And it came back around. Wings came in my chat and started saying all this shit. And then you joined it. And like now it's all going on again. It's not happening. We're not doing this. It's not going to happen. It's done. It's dead. Leave it the fuck alone. You're not going to get anybody. You're not going to strong arm anybody to admit shit that didn't happen. She says, no, you're ridiculous. And I don't care if you or Katie don't like me. I don't care. She says, no, traitors. I'm talking about you saying Katie spoke to you. She's running to Keem, Wings, etc., and you are walking away due to it. She wants you to say that so bad, traitors, and that is not what happened. She can say that as many. Wow. She said, I said me too. She never said that to me. She never voiced any problems with any. No. At no point did we support Katie in this. You never supported me from the jump, bitch. You did this to be malicious and to take me out, and it didn't work. That's why you're mad. That's why she's mad. This didn't work. I kept the same people. I've got what, 700 subs. I've got 143 people in here. I'm good. And I'm not monetized or nothing, but we will. And you're going to be mad. All y'all people are going to be mad as fuck. I'm just going to do it to challenge myself and make you mad. I think I've got what, 300 away from being monetized till I get to 1,000 subs. But like when like the people will come, if you're a solid person, the people will come wherever you go. Nuke my channel, the people will come back. Okay. Yeah, you tried to take me out and you just failed. Because at the end of the day, like Ernie says, my foundation's built on clay. Ernie, you don't have one of those. My foundation, I've got a strong foundation. I stand on my shit. I do. I stand on my shit. And I'm not going to lie for or about or to. No. Have I had definitely compromised my character along the way, especially dealing with you when I was talking with you? Yes. Yes, I did. I did that. And I have learned the biggest motherfucking lesson ever. Oof. Y'all, and let me tell you this, do not give, she's just like Satan. Do not give her your information. Do not talk to her privately. She will record everything. She will use it against you some way, somehow. There are a few people that like to record shit. I have been, one that has been recorded 85 whole hours of, and more of this. Like, don't even do it to yourself. It's not worth the headache. Look at me. It's December, the middle of December, and I'm still trying to explain this and defend myself, in which I'm not going to again. It's just stupid. It's She's a bad friend. She's a bad person. Stay seriously, stay away from her. There were people were right about her. Protect your privacy. Yeah, she is not in it for your own. She does not have your well-being at heart. She does not care about what happens to you. Does not care. At no point, unless you lied to me. Okay, at no point did we support Katie in this unless you lied to me. But you came to me and said that. You referred to 007 as 007 in the messages that entire 3 days. Well, Wings 007, I mean, that's easy to. I thought Wings 007 was Wings of Redemption too. They're like the same. Yeah, we don't know these people. There's still a lot of fucking wings going on. You know my messages with Katie saying she sent to Keem, she spoke to Wings. I never said I spoke to Wings. I never said I sent anything to Keem. I didn't speak to Wings. Go to my video. It explains it very, very, very clearly what happened. And he told her, don't react or respond. Yes, I said that Wings said don't respond or react, because that's what Billy sent me. Remember? That was Billy saying that to me. Okay? Go to my video. It explains it. And hang tight till Keem sees her on the 29th. Keem, what? Till Keem talks to her on the 29th. Keem never talked to me on the 29th. Then pic was sent by Wings to Katie. Nope. 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 That's not what happened. 29th, you DM me. She wants Traitors to say, okay, that's right. She's trying to get Traitors to just be like, if Traitors had wrote, okay, period, she'd be like, oh yeah, we have it confirmed. We have it confirmed. Blah, blah, blah. We have it confirmed. That's what happened. Traitors said it happened. Blah, blah, blah. No, you're not getting what you want. About her 29th, you DM me about her going to there, and we both say we are walking. You never walked away till you got mad because my people hate you. Katie says it never happened. Nobody was going to walk away. Nobody had issues. Can even ask Traitors, blah, blah. Throws you in it. What did I say? Nobody can walk away, or I don't know what she's talking about there. Throws you in it. Peach says on panel, you're the receipts about, you're a retard. That's using you to give the impression publicly and knowing lie on a situation involving a pedophile and child doxing. You sent Traitors that pic. You sent others too. I'll let them come out if they want to come out about it. But you sent other people all of Wings' information. You went into somebody came in my live the other day and said you got mad at 007, so you went into a server that hates him, and all it is in that server is doxing of his family and him and everything about him. So where's the outrage for that shit? And like, you're a great friend, not. I wish the fuck somebody I really did have a locked in with go into a Discord where my family is just getting doxxed and it's like a Katie hate Discord. The fuck? Great friend there. There's your sign. I know doxing is, I didn't dox. And okay, you are the only defense for them. No. Honestly, I never looked at Traitors as a defense. This is her just grasping at straws. She's just got nothing. This is her last attempt. This is her last ditch effort to try to make it seem like I lied. You can't, it's not going to happen. If you can go live to cuss us all out, but you can't go live to clear up a lie involving a pedophile, speaks volumes, Traitors. Drop a panel link for me, please. I'd do the same for you. I have nothing to hide. She says, I'm going to link 007 so you're aware. He won't link his side YouTube. He doesn't even know you. Only what Katie said and had. And from his point of view, well, if Traitors is the receipt, she's going to be involved in this, then so be it. And I can't even blame him for it. You say you're about reputation. He don't like when he's lied on either, and that's what's happening. You'll be shocked. He's a very diplomatic person himself, just wants people to stay out of his and Katie's business. I don't want business with him. The fuck? I have got nothing. I have not had anything to say to him, nothing different to say to him, nothing. Nothing has changed since July. Nothing. He decided to come back around a few weeks ago and start all this shit up again. I don't have anything else to say to him. Like, leave me alone, bro. And Katie stop lying for her. She's not. And if Katie involves them, simply speak up, tell the truth. He don't want anyone not be friends with her, but to stay out of his fight with her involving his child. What fight? There's no fight. I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting with him. You sent that picture to people. You sent that picture to many people. I know that whoever is listening that has had that, I know some of you just don't want to get involved. I get it. But if you do, I encourage you to speak up, because she's making it seem like she is just the moral authority. Like she had nothing to do with like she didn't do anything. It's not true. I'm not fighting with anything involving his kid. I don't even know how many kids he had. No, it was a picture of a link of a video that was just sent to me. I didn't ask for it. They're changing their story because remember, they were like, she went and asked for these pictures of his kids, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not what happened either. Ugh. That's fair. I get, though, Katie, involving you and me going, I'm not involving you. I want you to go the fuck away. Going to release DMs about it to prove Katie lying and I'm right about what happened is at your expense, and Katie's aware using your name to cover up a mistake she made is at your expense. And you and 007 don't even know each other to have these issues. It's me and Katie with the connection to 007, and it's Katie's connection to Wings Keem. What are you talking about? In fact, Katie is in both Cyrax community and 007 community. Lie, and they will continue to cross paths. But I'm not in. What the fuck is going on? Someone botted my shit. That's funny. I've never had my shit botted before. So what does that do? They just All she wanted was to I don't care if people share my messages. Why'd she have to do all this BS? Right. Bot farm. Bot farm. You botted me, Ghost? Well, I just want to say thank you so much for botting me because now I feel like I am worth something in life. The views are the reason I live. The views and the chat and the views and the subs are where I determine my worth and value. And I appreciate the botting, even if it is like, oh my God, now we're at 9:46. I really know I'm a valuable person in this moment. In this Christmas season, I'm a valuable person. Yeah, see, look. How about this? Read that. All you weirdos watching. Get it? You good? Why is Ernie in here? Ernie, get the fuck out of my chat. See that, cape wearers? I'm dead. I don't hang out in this. I'm not over there. We've been through this. Continue to cross paths. No, I only see Wings when he comes to my live and threatens me or is over at Mama T's threatening her and being nasty. I don't see him anywhere. I don't go anywhere. I go very few places, actually. So that's not true either. Katie needs to stop bringing you lot into it. I'm not. 007 hasn't set any door knocks either, but he can't control his community. They want to door knock the fuck out of Mama T. Peach goes to you. Are you now in between of the truth, protecting Katie, and Katie put you all in it? Peach willing got involved. And 007 doesn't ever send door knocks. Others around him do. That's a lie. Ask Peach, not one been sent to her. He's held off, and he's been asking others to hold off. Don't even want to fight with you, wine moms, lol, but he will when it comes to his family and kid and a pedophile wanting to harm his family and kid. Today he's going watch, listen live without anyone else, hopefully finding out he's there. If they do turn up again, that's beyond his control because they all fucking hate Katie so much. They all known her for 3+ years. I don't know why they hate me so much, but that's okay. That's okay. Right. She says, I don't have kids with you. So, Traitors, did you walk away from me because you were so upset, so about what you, I guess they think I'm lying. She's saying that since I allegedly went to Keem and Wings, is that the reason you stopped talking to me, left me, you were done with me, you couldn't support me anymore? Right. Exactly. Fucking with Anissa, like, one thing, Caley, you can fuck with Traitors all day. She'll put on a good time, okay? But fuck with Anissa, dude. Like, it's done. Like, you don't do that. Right. Her messages don't say that either. When you bring Anissa into it or her mama, it is like fucking you're gonna get a whole different animal. Okay. That's not smart. Not smart. And I love how she's like trying to like be nicey nicey. She doesn't even know Anissa. I hate people like that pretend like they know people. You don't even know her. You don't even go here. But this was just such a bad presentation of trying to gaslight somebody into, like, you can't, we're too smart over here for that shit. It's just not going to happen. How the fuck do I have a wrench in Ernie's but no wrench in here? I don't know, because this is a new damn channel. Where'd you go? Here. There you go. Listen, I didn't have a wrench in yours for a minute. So anyway, do you all have any questions about this? Would you like me to play the video of that I wrote to, that I made in response to Wings? But we're not going to get involved in Cyrus, but she welched. Do you guys want me to just play that for the slow people, or do you want me to spare you? Because it seems like just very few people are the ones that cannot get it. It seems like most people understand. It's just there are a few that just don't get it. I mean, I'm not going to torture you with my voice and explaining it again, but I'm dead. Yeah, so yeah. And this is, oh, she is. Hold on. Let me. Sorry, bitch. Hold on, let me grab you. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, my peeper. They want it. They're trying to push the narrative that I went to a pedophile and asked for Wings's families or children's pictures. Okay. That's what they're trying to say. I have made a video showing exactly what happened. It's all fake outrage. They just are mad. They want an issue. And like, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. There's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. Like, I'm excited for Traitors Live tomorrow. There's just, we're done. Enough is enough. Like, for real. Enough is the fuck enough. I didn't come here for this shit. Explain it once and move the fuck on. My video? Ernie's been botting his own chat. I'm dead. Do you want me to just play the video? I'll speed it up. It's not that long. All right, fuck it. I'm just going to play it. I'm going to play it. And it's on the record. Okay, this is the video. I'm going to speed it up. All right, I'll put on the captions. Okay, statement that I have never spoken to Wings 007. He did a live on Rumble showing receipts, and I wanted to respond and hopefully clear up a lot of the confusion that's gone on. I understand that
People don't believe a lot of stuff that I said regarding the situation, but I stand on my statement that I have never spoken to Wings of Redemption directly. I've never spoken to Keemstar directly, and I doubt I ever will, because why would I? When all of this stuff started happening, when Wings 007 and people started coming after me, going real life on me, all this stuff, the person that works with Keem and Wings, who is also a subscriber in my chat, she's in my chat all the time, she reached out to me in Discord and was asking me what happened and what was going on. So I explained to her what was going on, and she said, well, I work with these two people. I know people over in this side of the community. Let me see if I can do anything to maybe get this to stop. I said, okay, cool. Yes, I could use the help. That is how this all began. So I'm going to show, this is super low budget, so I'm going to try, I'm a little slow on the draw when it comes to this. Okay, I'm going to show these receipts because Wings showed receipts yesterday. And I'm going to show the receipts that I have of me and Billy's conversation in Discord about this situation. And hopefully it will make sense and just clear everything up. If it doesn't clear everything up, this is my truth. This is what happened. This is what I have to show, and so be it. But I figured he put things out. I'm going to put them into context, take it or leave it. I'm going to stand in my truth. I have no reason to lie. So yeah, it is what the hell it is. All right, so let me add this. Okay, so this is one of the first screenshots of me and Billy having a conversation before she was just asking me, before this, asking me what was going on. And I said, I sent her this, and this was the live where I went on 007's panel and got jumped, and I wanted her to watch this. So I said, watch this first, and it will explain more of what's going on. Billy writes, my guy bestie knows a few people too. I understand now why you don't want to go to Wings of Redemption. Wings 007 is part of CCW WR hate group. So right here, you can see, I was very clear. I don't want to go to anybody I don't want anyone to know about this. I don't want my name on this, nothing. I'm going to slow this down. This is important. Just so we're on the same page. Right here, I say, I don't want this. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want anyone to know this is going on. Live where I went on 007's panel and got jumped, and I wanted her to watch this. I said, watch this first, and it will explain more of what's going on. Billy writes, my guy bestie knows a few people too. I understand now why you don't want to go to Wings of Redemption. Wings 007 is part of CCW WR hate group. So right here, you can see, I was very clear. I don't want to go to anybody I don't want anyone to know about this. I don't want my name on this, nothing. I'm terrified. I just want this to stop. And I was desperate. I needed help, okay? I was terrified. My mods were getting doxxed. My grandparents were being door knocks. It was crazy. I needed help, okay? I just didn't know what to do. So that happened. Then, okay, so this is the next one. So I was looking for information so I could file a restraining order or a TPO against Wings. So I was also always honest. Yes, I was looking for his information because I wanted to serve him with a restraining order to get this to stop. How else would I find his information? I was asking for it. Yes, absolutely. If I'm going to legally take action, I've got to ask for it. Okay. I don't know how to find it. I'm totally dumb when it comes to this stuff. So yes, I asked for his information. I needed it in order to go after him legally. This was the beginning of I was talking about maybe a cease and desist beforehand. And so Billy had said, can I help with something? Maybe where to file that. Do you have a lawyer? I said, if it's just a cease and desist, I can find a little lawyer to write me one up. And by little lawyer, I meant not a big time professional lawyer. So not a little lawyer. I wasn't trying to discredit lawyers, but just somebody that has their own practice. Okay. Now here is where this gets confusing because all right, listen, I'm going to slow this down. This is where people just willfully don't want to listen, willfully just don't want to accept. I don't know, but pay attention to this part. This person right here, War God ICP, okay? Billy is copy pasting this to me, okay? Says, pro advice, don't talk to him. Them or join voice calls. If she is defending herself, tell her to stop it, just makes it worse. I write back, okay. She says, she, because she used my pronoun, she was used because I said, she's my friend. He doesn't know it's you. Now, at this point, I didn't know who that was, but I mean, that's good advice, okay? So when he showed this on his live on Rumble, where I said, Wing said not to engage right now until we have him in a vice grip.
Pay attention.
I added vice grip because I wanted to make sure I had all that information so I could get that handled, and then I could say anything, whatever, not anything, but I could be more at liberty to come out and just feel more comfortable, I guess. Okay. So Wings did say that. Okay. Wings said that. Wings said, do not engage right now until we have him in a vice grip. He didn't say that part, but don't engage. Callie writes back, Wings said or William? Well, William also said, do not engage. Totally said that. Many, many times said that. And then I wrote, but Wings is the one that told Billy, do not engage. And she sent that information along to me. So she says, Wings said or William? And this is where this gets all confusing, okay? I said, I'm scared. And remember, this will fall back on me. He is holding me responsible. At that point, Wings was saying if I didn't terminate my channel, that my mods would be gone after, just all this stuff, okay? And then so that's what I'm talking about here. And then I say Wings to answer her question because Wings said that. Now let me go back.
Are you guys following? This is where it gets confused. I say to her, Wings said, do not engage right now until we have him in a vice grip. I should have said that Billy Joe said that. There was not direct communication here. I explain it.
To this, so we all know this is Billy copy pasting what Wings said. Okay. And at first I didn't even know who that was, but that is Wings. Pro advice, don't talk to him. Them or join voice calls. If she's defending herself, tell her to stop. It will make it worse. Okay. I hope that clears this up for real. Like, that's how that was lost in translation. Oops, hold on, that's the wrong screenshot. This one here. That's how this got lost in translation. I did not specifically say that Wings told Billy, who told me Wings said not to engage. So hopefully we can just, I hope that clears things up and we can just check that one off the list. I never spoke to him directly, and I have a few others that will show that as well. Okay, so next we have,
see, y'all, like, I don't have to lie. I don't have to lie about, they want this to be a lie so badly, but this is the goddamn truth. This is the truth, people. This is the whole truth. They just don't want to accept it.
okay. This one is, that gets really big. Okay. This is Billy sending me saying, I have a little more information on him if you want it. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's like going that big and then going that small. I have a little more information on him. If you want it, I screenshot it. Okay. He lives with his mother still. She gives me that and then sends me this link. Oops. Okay. Sends me that link. This is a picture of him, his ex, and his kid. Okay. It's on the cover of a video. Billy says, is it okay for me to show her this? And he says, go for it. And then, sorry, y'all. I had to find it on MacBook where it auto-saved. Can you see it okay? All right. So then I just want to make clear, I did not ever ask for a picture of his kid. I don't even know how many kids he has. Kids. I don't even know. I don't care. But this was sent to me, and this was the image this was not blurred out. This was not blurred out. This is the image that I then sent to Caley. Okay. I sent that to Caley. I did that. I sent it. It was a whole video link. I sent it
to her. I did that. Why in the world? Like, where am I not taking accountability? Are we clear here? Is this clear? Is this clear? Like, I sent that picture to Caley. It wasn't blurred. It was a link of a video. Yes, I did that. That's not doxing. You want to say it's doxing? Yeah. They still want to run with that, though. It's so annoying. And this is like, I'm not talking about this again after this. I'm glad that you all are in here to hear this because I'm sick of this.
To Caley. I sent it to one person. Ask anybody else on the internet if I sent them this link. No.
Did I send anybody else on the internet this link? I'll wait. I did not. I did not. I sent that to her.
I did not. I sent it to Caley, and she did what she did. I don't know if she even looked at it. I don't know. But yes, I did send this to Caley. Okay. And that is what he pulls up here. Okay. Yes, that is what I pull up here. Or he pulls up and sees that I shared with Caley.
And he still says, blame Katie, went to a pedophile for info. No, I fucking didn't.
Okay. That happened. I did not, however, put this all over Discord. I did not share this everywhere with people. Why would I? No, I sent it to Caley. I don't know if that was wrong or it was a video. So that's what I did. That's what happened. But I did not ask for that picture at all. So I hope that we can
just
clear that up. As far as me wanting pictures of his kids and yeah, because I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't ask for people's children's pictures. That's weird as fuck. Okay. That was a link that she sent to me. I did not ask for anything. Okay. There's that. Okay. Now, as far as me ever having spoken to Keemstar, this should clear that up. So Billy says, I hope you're doing okay. Is there anything at all I can help with or do? I sent this to her. This were screenshots of Wings threatening me. And he writes, hey, dumb whore, LOL, can you answer why you're supporting pedophiles like Tibbs and his groomer mods? Tibbs molested 2 children. His mods have groomed multiple. Are you going to answer to this? I don't even know. What the fuck? I don't know Tibbs. And ask anybody if I know Tibbs. I'm not, what? How am I supporting him? And who are his mods? Like, I was so confused. So confused. I don't know who these people are. And he writes, wah. And then he says, are you coming onto our next stream about you breaking you down? It's going to be a good one. You had nothing to say on my stream. You ran and got decimated. Then you cried victim, then asked us to bring it on while crying to William, telling him to fix it. Where is your Iron Dome now? Are you going to keep that same energy and say it to us? I know the answer. Either way, the fun has just begun. Can't wait for the next cry stream about door knocks. I guess he interpreted something that I said away or whatever, but yeah, so I clearly offended him again, and that's what I sent. I sent this to Billy, and I said more threats. And she says, I just sent that to Keem so he can see what's happening. I should have asked before doing, but I'd never send to anybody else. So this right here is proof that I was never speaking to Keem. I was never directly, nothing like that. She even says I should have asked before doing, but I never sent it to anyone else. So she is the one that sent it to Keem. I still have not ever spoken to either of these people directly. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So this one, he shows me again, when Callie and I were speaking and chatting about this, I wasn't really even thinking about including Billy in this conversation. I was just going, like, I didn't think to even have to bring Billy up when it came to telling Callie stuff. I didn't think that this was going to turn into such an issue, miscommunication, but I'm glad that I'm able to clear this up because this is just crazy to me. But yes, I said Wings took back his agreement. They're coming for me. I'm going to Keem. I know his merch person. So this aligns with this. So I sent him that. And then she said, I just sent that to Keem so he can see what's happening. I should have asked before doing, but I never sent it to anyone else. So again, when I spoke to Caley about this stuff, I was just saying it simple. Yeah. But I never spoke to him directly. Said I know his merch person. So there's that. Okay, next. This is the only other information that was copy pasted from, I'm assuming, I think this is Wings of Redemption. Yeah. This was the only stuff copy pasted from him to Billy for me to see. And I think I just had that. Like, I didn't even send that anywhere, whatever. All right, he says, all right, here we go. So calling the cops apparently is optional, but it creates a paper trail. So I would advise it. Also, we'll let them know the situation. So it will help diffuse the situation if they swat her. 100% recommend going to the police today. So then he just basically gives advice to Billy about the law and stalking and harassing and all that shit. She'll want to file for a civil harassment restraining order, at least against Wings, who has had his info doxxed. I know it's on the Kiwi Farms and Prospering Ground. So worst case scenario, she makes a burner account there, goes there and finds his thread. I've never been there. I've seen screenshots. I don't even know, like, I heard that place is crazy over there. So as long as there are 2 or more unwanted contacts from Wings and it's caused her to fear for her safety or otherwise feel threatened, it meets the legal definition of stalking. That's what that's what was relayed to me. Let me see. Okay.
Okay, so I'm getting intel that I guess when people bought my channel, it's a way to get me for terms of service. So, God, these people really want me to get taken down. Like, they will do anything. They will spend money to get me taken down. It's wild. I guess it's like violation of terms of service. To bot your channel, because these are like someone paid to get my chat number to go up. Like, I should only have like probably 100 people in here, and that is violation of terms of service. So they're doing that, so I guess they can try to get me taken down like that, which is absolutely ridiculous. But y'all, am I that much of a threat? Like, am I that I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, what the fuck?
He also showed this. He lives with his mom. Read the info. It's trickling in. So this aligns with, hold on, this.
I don't know.
Lives with his mom. Between that and embarrassing him in front of people, he went into small communities. He can't speak for himself. He needs to go 4 or 5 deep in dog pile. Dude is a deadbeat dad who spends his nights harassing people for the sport of it. There's a link to the video. Is it okay? Okay, so this is where I'm getting that information and sending it to her. Or yeah, to Callie. He lives with his mom. Read the info. It's trickling in. Callie says, thank you. Send as it comes. I said, he's on the FBI list. Jesus Lord. She said, I knew that. I'm like, do you have his police report and is he on probation? Callie says, nope, that's what I'm after. I wanted to know if he was still on probation so I could add that to information that I would be going to the police station with to file a restraining order. He's been in trouble before. So yeah, I was asking questions to help with this restraining order. Let me see if there's anything else. Nope, I don't think so. Let me take this down. Okay, I really hope to God my sound works because I do not want to have to do this again.
All right, so that's basically it. But I hope that some way, somehow, that will make sense to people who they all are always stream sniping me. They're just really mad people. Ugh. Who's CMN? I don't even know or care because this channel, I mean, I'm just on here for the fun. It's just fun and games right now. But if you guys want to share me out, that would be awesome. I'm trying to get to 1K subs to make them mad. And then we can, you know, just keep on making them mad. I know Ernie was extremely pissed that Ernie was very mad that Mama T made a ton of money tonight. And I lived for that. And oh, that's his channel. Just, you know, it sucks being mad and jealous. I'm glad I don't live my life like that. I'm glad that I can spend my energy elsewhere with people that I love, with people that make sense to have in my life, and, you know, gives me a way better quality of life. Again, Traitors is 100% right about this shit being just toxic as fuck. And hell, she's walking away. She's with Anissa. She's got a life, you know. This is secondary. This is secondary for me. I ain't tripping, okay? Ooh. Hey. You know, but if you guys do want to, in my overalls, that's right, in my Carhartt overalls. But yeah, share me out, subscribe, do what you want, do what you gotta do. And yeah, we will just keep it the fuck moving, okay? But anyway, y'all, remember to set your alarm or whatever for Traitors Live tomorrow. It's gonna be good. And yeah, I will not be listening to it at the wedding. So I will have to watch it after. So don't private it, Traitors, okay? Yes, share out and sub on all your channels. All your channels, y'all. Make them mad as fuck. Stay mad. Stay mad. Sub on all your sock accounts. They're going to get so pissed. Sub on all the sock accounts. Okay? Whew. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming through. And I will see you all later. Bye.